Good morning to one and all. I hope you are feeling well. My name is Dr. Jikky P. Shaji. I'm Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce UG from Kristu Jayanti College. Today, we will be dealing with corporate financial management. And in corporate financial management, an important area which is having most relevance. So today I will be discussing about a topic in corporate financial management, that is time value of money, and in time value of money, the compounding technique of time value of money. So the area or contents include compounding technique, what is the meaning, and a simple problem, how to solve compounding technique of time value of money. So what is actually time value of money? If I tell you an example, 10 years back, 100 rupee was having a value. Today also 100 rupees is having a value, but is the value the same? Maybe our parents used to tell 10, 20 years back, when we go with 100 rupees to a grocery shop, we used to get products for maybe for using for 1 week. But today, with this 100 rupees, it is not sufficient for meeting the daily grocery needs of a small family. So value of money keeps on changing. Yesterday's value may be different from today's, and today's value may be different from tomorrow. So over change in time period, the value of money also will be changing. So the concept time value of money means the value of money is different in different periods. Yesterday, today and tomorrow. The value of money received today is more than the value of the same amount receivable at some other time in the future. Maybe for example, if I am telling you, I am offering you 100 rupees today. That is the first option. And as the second option, I am telling, I will give you 100 rupees after 1 year. Which option you will choose? Usually you will choose the first option. Majority of you will choose the first option. That is, I want 100 rupee today. Why is it so? Why is it so? Because the value of money will be changing. We don't know what will happen in the future. And if you get 100 rupees today, you can invest that amount in bank or maybe in other places, and you can get interest for that. And also due to changes in inflation or hike in inflation, changes in price rises and all, people prefer value or amount today than compared to tomorrow. So there are two techniques of valuing time value of money, or it is known as techniques for adjusting time value of money. So the two techniques are, first one, compounding technique. It is also known as future value technique. And the second technique is discounting technique or present value technique. What is compounding? Suppose if we are telling today this year is 2025, in the year 2025 I am having some amount with me. What will be the same value of that amount after 10 years, maybe 2035? So that technique of calculating value of money for a future period is known as compounding technique or future value. So future value technique is a technique where we start from today. From today, we are finding the value of the same amount tomorrow or on a future date. So from today to tomorrow or from present to future, if we are calculating, it is known as compounding technique. Second technique is discounting technique. Discounting technique is the exact opposite to compounding technique. Discounting technique means we will be given a future value money. From that future value, we are calculating today's value or current value or present value. So that technique is also known as present value technique. So these are the two techniques of calculating time value of money. One is compounding and second one is discounting. So we will discuss more about compounding technique. So compounding technique is used to find the future value of a present investment. For example, you have 1 lakh rupees in your hand. You are investing that amount in fixed deposit in bank, maybe for 3 years. So after 3 years, along with the interest, how much you will get? There is a calculation, right? So that calculation can be told as compounding technique or future value technique. So today one amount will be given, interest rate also will be given. We know it is deposited for 3 years. So after 3 years, how much amount you will be getting in your hand? That can be compounding technique. So here also a person encourages or person is interested to receive money today when compared to the same amount of money tomorrow. So we can calculate the formula for calculating the compounding technique or future value technique is FV is equal to PV into 1 plus I raised to N. This is a simple formula. Using this formula, you can calculate the future value of a present sum of money. So FV is what we have to calculate, that is future value for n number of years. It can be 2 years, it can be 5 years, it can be 10 years and so on. PV is present value. Present value means today. Maybe in the previous example we told we are investing in fixed deposit 1 lakh. So 1 lakh can be the present value. Then I is the interest rate. If you are depositing amount in the bank, you get 8% means I can be 8%. Or if any other interest rate is there, that can be calculated. N is the number of years for which compounding is done. It can be 5 years. According to the need, you will be calculating N. So we will move on to a small problem for calculating compounding technique. Calculate the future value of sum of rupees 1000 if it is invested at 8% interest for a period of 1 year. So this is a basic problem. So since we have to calculate future value of a sum, we will use compounding technique, and the formula which should be used is FV is equal to PV into 1 plus I raised to N. So what was FV? FV is the future value. So in this question, after 1 year we have to find out what is the value. So that will be the future value. What is PV? PV is today's value or current value. In the question it is clearly written sum of rupees 1000 is invested. So that 1000 which you invest today is known as PV or present value. I is the rate of interest. In the question it is mentioned that 8% is the interest. So I will be 8% or 8 by 100, that is 0.08 will be I. Here the number of years is 1 year. So N will be 1. So given PV is 1000, I is 8% interest, N number of years is 1 year. So substituting these three values into the formula, we get future value is equal to 1000 into 1 plus I 0.08 raised to 1. So by solving that, first you should solve the amounts within the brackets. So 1000 into 1 plus 08 raised to 1. That is 1 plus 08 itself. So 1000 into 1.08, that is 1080. So what is the meaning? Rupees 1000 if you are investing today at 8% interest for a period of 1 year. After 1 year, that value will be equal to rupees 1080. So 1000 rupees amount today, that value will be the same as 1080 rupees after 1 year. So I hope you are clear with the concept of compounding technique. So once again, as a conclusion, compounding technique is a technique of calculating the future value of a present sum of money. So it is also known as future value technique. So the other name of compounding technique is future value technique, and using the formula you can calculate the future value of a present sum of money for n number of years. Thank you.